Good morning YouTube and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Olivia and I am a bikini competitor, online health and fitness coach, and a bikini posing coach for the PCA Federation for now. And welcome back to another video and another episode of the Level Up series. So in today's video, I'm going to tackle a very important question, which is what do we do after a holiday, some time off training, after a holiday, after some celebrations, after time off the gym, time off sticking to plan, what do we do to get back on track? In today's video, I'm going to take you along on a day in the life. I'm going to take you to the gym with me. I will show you what I'm eating. I will show you how I go about getting back on track after being away. So as you've seen in my last videos, if you've watched them, if not, click back to the previous videos to see my travel vlogs, as I'm just after a little holiday back home in Poland. But holiday is over and it's time to get back on track, get back into my routine and get back to smashing my goals. So what do we do? That is what this video is going to be about today. I'm going to show you what I do to get back on track. First things first, and most importantly, don't feel guilty for taking time off the gym, for taking time off training, for enjoying food and time with family, because obviously for somebody like me, an athlete, fitness usually does come first, training and diet usually does come first. However, I am not in prep right now. I am in my off season and I haven't been back home in 5 years. So obviously getting the chance to go back home to Poland for a few days was going to take priority. You know, my coach gave me the green light to literally forget about being a bodybuilder, because life is all about balance and moments like these and memories like these might not come around again. So I definitely wanted to take advantage of the 3-4 days I had and enjoy them to the max. But right now, being back, I cannot let myself feel guilty for doing so. Yes, my scale weight went up. Yes, I'm holding water. I am not as lean as I was before the holiday. I have a few rolls here and there, but it is important to not feel guilty about that and understand that it's just water weight. You know, 3 days of eating off plan, even if you're eating a lot, will not cause you to put on a load of weight. It's just water weight, and this is where hopping straight back onto your routine is so important, because then it will all balance out. Just get back onto your meal plan, get back onto your training, cardio if you have any cardio protocols, and just get straight back to it and let your body do the work, let your body settle. Your body is so intelligent and everything will just fall into place. Your scale weight will go down again. Now you might be like half a kilo or even a kilo up for a while, but that is completely normal. As I said, it's just your body holding water after eating more food. First of all, maybe different type of foods that might be causing some issues to your stomach. Like, I love Polish food, but I know it causes me some problems. Now, that's why usually I stick to foods that don't sit well with me, but as I said, this holiday was all about enjoyment, so I enjoyed all the food I normally don't have, even though I knew I would be in pain after, and I still kind of am. But yeah, first and most important, do not feel guilty. You deserve to enjoy time with your family. You deserve to enjoy food, as long as we just get straight back to it when all the celebrations are over, and that is exactly what I did. So I actually took an extra day off work as well, just to let myself get back in the routine, get back in the right headspace. And yeah, second most important thing, do not neglect your coach after something like this. Obviously, as I said, I got the green light from my coach to do everything I did. And obviously I came back, I'm not happy with the way I look. The scale weight increase did kind of freak me out. I had a thought in the back of my head, like, I can't check in with my coach. I can't let him see me like this. I can't, you know. But that is where you're wrong, because your coach will know exactly what to do to help you get back on track. Coach will know exactly what you need to do to just get back to where you were and keep making progress. So I've gotten up this morning. I took my check-in video as always. I didn't look at it too much. I just took a video, took screenshots of the photos and sent them on. and my coach will know exactly what to do with those. He will analyze them, he will analyze the data I've given him, and he'll send me a response, and I will just carry out what he tells me to, because that is how it works. That is how a coach works. A coach will always know what to do. So I will insert the clips from my check-in this morning. Yeah, you would have seen my check-in there. Obviously, as I said, I'm not very happy with it, but I know that it's only been a couple of days since I'm back and my body still hasn't really regulated. So as I said, we sent the pictures over, my coach will analyze everything, and I just do what I'm supposed to do. Now, something I find very important to myself, and I know it helps a lot of people, is taking time to yourself, reflecting, planning. So what I've done this morning is as I said, I took an extra day off work just to allow for all of this and not to be stressed or in a rush. So I got up a bit earlier this morning, obviously checked in as you saw, put a bit of a face on, and I am on coffee number 2. It is 7:30 in the morning. I'm on coffee number 2. But don't judge me. And right now I'm just about to plan out my day. So I've got my journal. I will show it to you in a second. I've got my journal. I've got a little notebook. It says a dare to begin or dare to keep going. So I'm going to make up a to-do list for today, just so I know what I have to do. And you know, it really helps me when I have everything written out. I'm a very pen and paper kind of gal. So I need everything in bullet points, and I can just tick it off as I go throughout the day, and it just makes me feel a lot more productive, a lot more accomplished. And it just kind of, when you plan out your day, I literally plan out my day to the hour, to the minute. It leaves no room to fall off track and stray from what I've planned. So I'm going to make a little to-do list, and I'm also going to journal. I will show that to you in 1 second, but before I do, one more thing, which ties into making a to-do list, is keeping busy. Helping you get back on track, helping you get back into routine, keeping busy is key. So I have a very busy day today, even though it is a day off work. I am teaching posing in the morning, then I have my own training to do, which I will take you along for. I have all my Saturday client check-ins to do, and I also have to meal prep. So keeping busy will allow me to really stick to that routine. I have everything written out, or I will, and I will just tick it off as I go throughout the day, and it will leave no room for me to fall off track or even think of falling off track. And something else I forgot to mention regarding falling off track, you know, obviously you enjoyed your holiday, and if you were on a holiday or if you had some time off, I hope you had the best time ever. But it is very important to enjoy the time that you get, but not let it carry on for longer than it needs to. You know, when you're home, when you're back and you're ready to work, you shouldn't see it as an excuse to be like, oh sure, I've had 3-4 days, what's another day? Which will then turn into, oh, what's another week, what's another month? And before you know it, you are down a hole and you just can't get out. This is why planning, journaling, keeping myself busy, keeping my day full, and just feeling ready to get back into it, wanting to work, will keep me in check. So yeah, I will write out my to-do list and I will get onto my journaling and show you that. So what I've got here is a Know Your Power journal. It is made by a competitor, a wellness IFBB pro named Julie Renee. I really love her. She's absolute goals. By the way, hello. So why I like this journal? As you can see here, you put in the date, you plan your day, and it asks you certain questions like, know your power. What are your top 3 priorities today? Your intentions, what you're grateful for, just maybe some data you want to put in about your body, how you're feeling. And then you have a little section here where you can just freely write. And same thing at the end of the day, you can actually analyze how your day has gone. Did you hit the targets you wanted to hit that you wrote in the morning section, and something for the next day so you can plan ahead. Why do I love this journal so much? I actually got it in prep, and I started writing in it in prep, and I said I was going to carry it into my off season. However, I'm not gonna lie, I did neglect it a little bit. But I want to get back on it, and I feel like now after a holiday where I need that little bit of extra support to get back to it, I feel like this is really going to help me. For a lot of people, journaling can be difficult. You don't know where to start. You're staring at a blank sheet of paper and you just don't know what to write. And I know I'm pretty much the same. You know, I buy a blank journal, I said I'm going to journal, 2 days later I forget about it. So this is really nice. It asks you questions that you simply just answer, and it takes you 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening, and I feel like it just puts you in such a good headspace. In the morning, it sets me up for the day, and in the evening, it's nice to just reflect on the day and just be alone. It gives me time, it gives me an opportunity to just be alone for a few minutes and plan my day and reflect on my day and just put me in the right headspace, as I said. So I will get on to all of this now before I leave the house to teach some posing. Now that that's done, I feel so much better and I feel ready for the day. So I just need to pack up my clothes. I need to pack my posing gear, I need to pack my gym gear, and I need to prep my pre-workout meal that I'm going to take with me. Another thing, obviously, as I said, getting back to routine means getting back to your meals. So I don't have a lot of meals prepped for today, as obviously I've been away. So I'm going to make a very simple pre-workout. It's just going to be some rice cakes. Post-workout is going to be cream of rice. And then after training, I will go to the shop to do a little grocery top up. And once I'm home and I've done my client check-ins, I will get on to meal prep, which I will also show you. So let me grab my stuff and I will see you in the next clip. See you later. So as I've said, I'm keeping the first few meals very simple today just because I don't have anything prepped as I've been away. So literally 15 grams of the best way in the world white chocolate hazelnut flavor from Perform. I get all my supplements off MyCore Supplements, so you can use code Olivia for a little discount. I will pop it on the screen. So I just made that up into a shake, and I've got 80 grams of banana in the top. I love this container, how amazing is that? So I'm probably going to sip on this and snack on this while I teach my posing client, and then I will bring my rice cakes, my nut butter, and my scales with me to have after my lesson right before I train. Obviously with the 2023 competitive season approaching, I am having a bit more work with posing clients, and I am so grateful. So if you're looking for some lessons, if you want to get your sass on, improve your posing and bring your best to stage, don't hesitate to contact me. I will pop a little link in the description if you're looking to book a one-to-one online or in-person lesson with me. For now, I gotta go. Put your heels on, girls, she says. I'm not the one posing, you are. Let's get our sass on. Reality of eating your pre-workout. Yeah, as I told you earlier, I'm literally bringing everything with me because I refuse to go home and waste time. So I'm gonna eat this and go train some legs. Coffee and snack jacks are in. Got my oversized Gasp t-shirt. Gasp 15 on the website for a cheeky discount. Got my oversized, which means I am ready for leg day. Oversized means I mean business. So thought
thought I would explain this session in a bit more detail than usual. So first, I'm always starting off with some mobility and stretching and just really open up the hips, loosen up the muscles so they're ready to lift. I usually start with some kickbacks, some hip openers, and there's my boyfriend behind me, didn't even have a clue. But I just do that until I feel warm enough to get lifting. Just a few more. And we're nearly there. Last big squat. Ignoring everything that's going on around me. And I'm going into my first warm-up exercise. I always include this at the start of my sessions, my leg sessions, just because they really help me to loosen up those hips, which are very tight in my case.
My problems that I shove. I got nightmares in my head. I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear. That my mind fills up into a creature and it haunts me.
And on to our first proper exercise, which are the machine adductors. So what I remember is we're adding into the midline. So that is what I'm doing here, focusing on driving with those adductors rather than my knees or my toes. And then we go through the process of picking out the right music for my top set, get myself in the zone, and off we go. So here I'm trying to control the tempo and go out as wide as my hips let me before driving back in and pausing, just a slight little pause at the top, just to make sure I'm keeping that tension and I'm grinding out that last rep. Come on, Olivia, you got it. And we're going into our lying leg curls. Now I have a lot of hamstring work in my plan. Same thing here. We are trying to go out as low as we can, get that full stretch without losing any tension before driving up, squeezing those glutes from the bottom to the top and trying not to lift those hips off the pad. So we're keeping all the tension in my hamstrings. Here's another angle of the same movement. Here I am going a little bit faster because this was my back off set of about 25 reps. So I usually do speed it up for those sets. But for my working sets, for my top sets, or anything within the 12 to 15 range, I usually keep it as slow and controlled as I can. Then onto my barbell RDLs. So first, I usually choose a very light weight and just get used to the movement, get my muscles used to the load, to the path of movement, and I just rep out a few reps, re-rack, increase the weight again, so I went 10 aside more here. And same thing, just a few less reps. I did about 4 to 5 reps here, just to get a feel of it. And then it's time to get strapped up, because I don't want to hurt my back again. And we are going 80 kilos, so I believe that was my top set. It moved very smoothly. I was very happy with it that day. And come on, Olivia. And time to grind it out. Yes. Oh, one more. There we go. Now she's done. And for the best part of the session, some carbs. We've got intra-carbs now, so jellies have been the goat. And onto my most favorite but hated exercise, the hip thrust. So here you see my top set. Again, I'm trying to go as low as I can, but not too low to the point where I lose the tension in my glutes. So I'm going as deep as I feel fit and then driving up. And then it's time to torture myself with a drop set. So what you'll see me do is I do go a bit faster for those reps. I have 15 to 20 rep range before doing a drop. So I just rep it out. Then I get my boyfriend to drop the plates. And once I feel like the soul has come back into my body, I go again. These burn.
That the thoughts build up until I can't hear. That my mind fills up into a creature and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I've been feeling.
We then go on to the leg extension, or the devil's machine. If done correctly, your quads will be on fire. Now, this machine doesn't have any handles and I have no belt to strap myself in, so we just kind of make do. I grip onto that chair for dear life and again try to control that tempo here. I am slowly bringing it down but also not kicking it up like you see a lot of people doing, because I'm just trying to keep that constant tension throughout the whole movement. Remember kids, tension builds muscle. It's not about how fast you can bring the weight from A to B. Now, speaking of bringing the weight from A to B, leg press. I'm still working on this here. We do want to be going that bit deeper, but it is a new machine in the gym and I'm still working out my feet positioning. Plus, as I've told you earlier, my hips, I have granny hips, okay? But anyway, this is the last set here for me before my camera died. So thank you for watching this part of the video.
Creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
I am still in the gym, but my session is done. My camera kind of died. I couldn't film the last two clips. There's not enough battery for proper clips, so I'm just gonna be really quick here. Yeah, I just had 2 more exercises left. It was just a bit of hamstrings, rear delts, and now I am about to go do a bit of groceries because, as I said, I have no meals prepped. I don't have a lot of food in the house after being away, and that is key to getting back on track, obviously having my meals. So I need to go get a bit more groceries, then I need to come home and do client check-ins before I actually get to meal prep. Because as I said, I'm keeping very busy today, and let me tell you, I mean busy. So I've had my posing client, I've done my training, I've done extra abs, I've done cardio. Now I need to grocery shop and do my client check-ins and do my meal prep. So literally, go, go, go. There is no time to go off track, and to be honest, that was never an option anyway. I will see you in the next clip. By the way, that session was rough. So it turned out I really didn't need much. Got my carbs, bagel thins, Snack Jacks pre-workout, jellies for intra-workout, rice because I eat a lot of rice. I've got some fresh fruit and veggies and a little treat to get me through today, or the rest of today. But yeah, that's literally it. The rest I have some frozen veg in the freezer. I have chicken already prepped. I made sure to prep extra chicken before I even left and just froze that. And the rest of my meal is literally oats, cream of rice. I still have eggs. That's it. Like, I keep my meal plan very simple. So before my camera rudely died on me, I was just saying what I was buying there. So I didn't need much, as I said, because I'm trying to keep my meals very simple with my schedule. It's just carbs in the form of cream of rice, oats, rice cakes and things like that. And then chicken, I always meal prep in advance. You can see that in my next video. I'll do a little meal prep video somewhere there. Yeah, right now, so I've just come home. Everything, half my to-do list is ticked off in it for today. Obviously training, posing, groceries, and I've had my post-workout meal, which was just a bowl of cream of rice. And now I am about to sit down to my client check-ins. So that's probably going to take another 2 hours-ish, and then on to meal prep. So I'm going to get through all of this now. I can't wait to see what my clients have been up to. Even though I do keep in the loop with them during the week, I always love sitting down and seeing the summary of their week. That being said, I am taking on more clients for the month of January. So if you're interested in working with me, working under my guidance to reach your goals and your full potential, don't hesitate to get in contact with me. I do have a link in the description. You can also just pop me a message on Instagram that I will link here as well. But yeah, check-in time, and then I will see you later. Two hours later, check-ins are done. It is now 4 p.m. so I need to eat something and then get on to meal prep for the next week. So how I usually meal prep, I usually Saturday, Sunday I'll meal prep for like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe some bits for Thursday, just things that I know won't go off. And then usually I take a rest day midweek, and that day I get the rest of the prep done for the second half of the week. So a few minutes to chill, finish my monster. Actually, funny enough, this is my first monster post show and it's been like over 2 months. But anyway, I need to rest for a few minutes at least before I get back to work. So I will see you in the next clip. For the fun part, I've got 2 large trays of chicken breasts that are going in the oven. So I have this in a different video. I have a meal prep section in one of my videos. It's the one where I manage bodybuilding and my life. Anyway, yeah, that's what I do. I always batch cook chicken, get a large tray, bake it all, literally just salt, spray, bake it all, put it in the oven, wait till it's cooled down then obviously, and freeze it cooked, so then I can just whip it out, pop it in the air fryer for 2 minutes and it's ready to go. Saves me a lot of time, you know. I take like an hour to do this once a week, even every second week sometimes, and saves me so much time during the week. But that's the plan of action right now. Cook the chicken, prep the rest of my food, and I won't bore you with how I make it because it's literally about pouring water into a pot, throwing rice in there, beans, and all that jazz. So I'll just show you the finished product. By the way, Team Jasmine all day, every day. I have to have jasmine rice, no other way. For anybody struggling with time during the week, this is honestly the best way to prep your meals. So I cooked 350 grams of jasmine rice, which is enough for 5 portions for me because I have 70 grams every day now. So literally I weigh out 350 grams of raw jasmine rice, cook it, weigh it again, and then just divide the amount by 5, which will give me the 70 grams that I have, and I can just spread it out over 5 containers or even put it into 1 large container and just label how much is in there, and then every day I can just pick out the 70 grams and put a meal together. So that saves you so much time during the week. Same here with sweet potatoes. I only have it on 2 of the days, so I cooked up 500 grams and I have 250 in one meal. So I weigh it out raw, then I weigh it out cooked again, divide the amount by 2, and it'll give me my 250 grams. And then, as I said, throw it together with the chicken that I still have in the oven, throw in a bit of veg, and that's your meal done. That's the job nearly done. I've got my meals for tomorrow, so sweet potatoes in the air fryer. That's my rice meal for tomorrow. They're going to be my rice meals for the next 4 days then from Monday, and my sweet potatoes for Wednesday. So all I've left here is to add the chicken that is still in the oven because it does need about an hour. Oh yeah, I've also got breakfast there, turkey rashers and eggs. So as I said, just chicken left, and then I'm going to do veg tomorrow morning just so it's fresh because I know my veg usually keeps well for about 3 days. So I'll do that tomorrow, which is Sunday, and it'll be good until Wednesday. Hour later, nearly finished. So this is how my chicken comes out of the oven. I've got 2 trays, there's about 3 kilos here, if not more in total. So I'm just going to weigh it out again and then just portion out between all my meals. And then what is left, I'm gonna bag it up, 400 or 500 gram bags, and just freeze it. Ignore the background noise. We've got a house full of people and I'm still in the kitchen, so I thought I would outro the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me for the day, seeing how I'm getting on, how my Saturdays or my days off work look, my posing, my training, my meal prep and everything else. And I hope you enjoyed seeing how I get back on track after a holiday. So to summarize, just keep in mind, enjoy those moments that you get. Don't ever feel guilty for enjoying them or enjoying some food. As long as you just get back to it, you know, as I said, trust your coach. He'll know exactly what to do to help you get back on track. I actually got my response in the meantime today when I was training actually, and we have dropped food a little bit, just a tiny bit before Christmas. Not to undo any damage or anything like that, no, but just with Christmas coming up, I have a staff party coming up and things like that. I don't want to be pushing food too high and then ending up having to cut come January, for example. So we're just dropping food a little bit just to drop off that water weight now as well. Before we keep pushing again after Christmas. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a like, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao!